Hey losers, or should I say lowers? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Coral and I am here today with the announcement for the third My Bloody Valentine Readathon. I'm so excited. This is a horror readathon I came up with based on the 1981 slasher movie My Bloody Valentine. If you haven't watched it, you should. However, make sure you get the good copy. Make sure you get the good version because there is a version floating around there. If you find it streaming, it's most likely the copy that's been heavily edited and doesn't include the good kills, right? So anyway, it is a slasher movie that takes place on Valentine's Day. And a large part of it takes place in a mine, and it's like silly. It has some great kills. It has some really memorable characters, and it's a really fun movie. And it's just like it's a really great holiday slasher. And so here I am, and here's a readathon kind of based on that. So I do 4 prompts every year, and I'm going to tell you what the prompts are. I'm going to give you a couple examples and then also tell you what I'm going to be choosing for those prompts. The 2024 My Bloody Valentine Readathon will take place over the week of Valentine's Day this year. That will be February 11th through the 17th. So that's the week that Valentine's Day takes place. Sunday to Saturday, a whole week, 4 books. I really this is just to have fun. I really don't give a shit. Like if you want to follow the prompts, that's fine. If you don't want to, that's fine. If you want to double up on things, that's fine. If you just want to read for horror books, it's fine. If you don't want to read horror books, that's fine too. Although that's, I mean, I don't care. I just, like, why wouldn't you? I guess, but like, I don't care. I just think that this is supposed to be fun. That's it. So my first prompt for this year's My Bloody Valentine Readathon is to read a book by a Black author. Some examples would be Jackal by Aaron E. Adams, Parable of the Sower by Octavia Butler, or White is for Witching by Helen Oyeyemi. For this, I am going to be reading Rootwork by Tracy Cross. This is a story about 3 sisters in the late 1800s. They spent the summer with their aunt in Louisiana. Their aunt is a practitioner of hoodoo, and it says she teaches them some things that are innocent at first, such as how to make hot foot powder. But eventually something happens with the town sheriff, and it says that it changes the sisters' lives forever. It's short and sweet, and it seems like the perfect book for a readathon. The next prompt is a long-running one. This is one of my favorites, and it's one that I think you can be really creative with. This is to read a book with a body part in the title. So some examples of that are Hearts Strange and Dreadful by Tim McGregor, Grind Your Bones to Dust by Nicholas Day, or if you want to be a little more creative, Fat Camp by James Sabata. One year I read Such a Pretty Smile by Christy DeMeester. What else? You could do something with blood. You can do, I don't know, like eyes. You can do nails. You can do, I don't know, any sort of, you could do stomach organs. I don't know, just anything, even something more obscure or something that's not like smile. That's not something that is technically a part of your body, but it, right? I don't know. You know, get creative with it. What I'm saying. So my pick for this is His Black Tongue by Mitchell Luthi. This is one I'm really looking forward to. This is like kind of a collection with the novella His Black Tongue in it, and then also the short story, a couple short stories. So I'm not sure if I'll get to all of it, but I for sure want to read His Black Tongue, and that is something about like the Black Death and it has religious stuff in it too, and that's what interests me, and I don't know much more than that, and I kind of want to keep it that way. But black tongue, gross, sounds gross. I hope it'll be gross. I'm really excited to read this one. Okay, my next prompt here is 100% borrowed from the Buzzword Challenge by Books and Lala. I thought it would, it's actually the prompt for February too. So 100% of the credit goes to her. This is her idea, but I thought it would work so perfectly for this, and this is to choose a book with a happy or positive word in the title. My examples for that are Beautiful Atrocities by Ross Jeffrey, Such Pretty Flowers by K.L. Sarah, The Taxidermist's Lover by Polly Hall. You could do anything with, let's see, what else do I have on Paradise? I don't know, what else? Grace. You could use, I don't know, so many words would fit into this. Delight, good, fun. I don't know, any sort of happy or positive word for Valentine's Day. It's such a fun, happy time for, well, for I shouldn't even say for most people. Commercially, it's such a fun, happy time. So my choice for this is My Absolute Darling by Gabriel Talent. The happy word, happy, fun, positive word being darling, of course. And this seems like it's going to be a tough read. It's about a girl who lives with her father. Her mother is dead and her father is a weird survivalist. I don't think she really has much contact with the outside world, but in the story she befriends a boy her age, and he has like a mostly, it seems like a mostly normal outside life, right? So he's like her, like a breath of fresh air, you know, in her stifling home life. And so she is, you know, working up the courage to maybe try to escape her father or something like that. And that's really all I know about this. I know that this is a harder book to read, and why not read that for Valentine's Day, I guess? I don't know. This is a book that I've been wanting to read for a long time, and so now I'm going to do it. Then my last prompt, another one that's a little less specific so you can fit more things into it. This is to simply just read a novella. Really, a novella I think is considered anything less than about 200 pages, 250 pages, but I really don't give a shit. It's up to you, whatever you want to read. But some examples of that are Stories for the Next Pandemic by Brian Keene, Taboo in Four Colors by Tim McGregor, or Psychic Teenage Bloodbath by Carl John Lee. And for this, a book I am really, I just like can't wait to read this. This is Bloom by Delilah S. Dawson. This one I don't know much about. I'm gonna read you the synopsis. It doesn't give very much away, and it's really interesting. So it says, Rosemary meets Ash at the farmer's market. Ash, precise, pretty, and practically perfect, sells bars of soap in delicate pastel colors, sprinkle spackled cupcakes stacked on scallop stands. That's really hard to say. Beeswax candles, jelly jars of honey, and glossy green plants. Ro has never felt this way about another woman. With Ash, she wants to be her and have her in equal measure. But as her obsession with Ash consumes her, she may find she's not the one doing the devouring. Told in lush, delectable prose, this is a deliciously dark tale of passion taking an unsavory turn. Oh, it sounds romantic too, so really perfect for Valentine's Day. Okay, so let me go over the details for this again. This is the My Bloody Valentine Readathon. This will be taking place February 11th through the 17th. Really just have fun with it. There are 4 prompts. I will be talking about it more as the time draws nearer. I will make a little graphic I post on my Instagram, so if you want to look at my link tree, look at my Instagram. make sure to do that. Let me know if you're going to join along with me. I would love to see your TBR for that. But that is it for this video. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a really excellent February. I will see you guys later. Goodbye.